Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this special show of Newsroom. I'm your host China Khalil. But this show is special. Why? Because it talks on two important topics: the Pakistan-China collaboration and, of course, the China-Pakistan economic corridor that is the flagship project of the Belt and Road Initiative. The CPEC has completed 10 years and we are looking forward to the second phase of the CPEC, under which a lot of important developments are going to take place. China has said time and again that it is going to be on Pakistan's side and will help Pakistan stabilize itself, and the CPEC is just one of those examples. I'll refer to what Xi Jinping said recently. He said, since its launch in 2013, China and Pakistan have been advancing CPEC under the principle of extensive consultation, joint contribution and shared benefits, and have achieved a number of early harvests. To talk about those early harvests, what we should be looking forward to in the second phase of the CPEC, we will be having guests on our side, but of course we also have our Chinese side that is represented by the CGTN. I'll now toss over to my co-anchor for this show from CGTN. His name is Yang Shang-Chi. Yang, over to you.
Thank you, Omar, and hello from Beijing, China. I'm Yang Shang-Chi with CGTN. Pakistan is one of China's most important partners globally, with deep ties through initiatives like the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and the Belt and Road Initiative. In 2023, our CGTN team had the opportunity to visit Pakistan to witness firsthand the vitality of the economy and society. Instead of flying from Beijing to Islamabad, we decided to make the journey extra meaningful by taking a road trip along the world's highest paved road, the Karakoram Highway, which connects Pakistan with China.
These Pakistani businessmen are buying bus tickets home near the border in China. The local customs chief showed me some of their products waiting for clearance: rock salt, gemstones, and carpets. And when the traders return, they always bring back loads of stuff they bought in China, which means luggage space is a valuable resource on this only twice-a-day cross-border bus.
This is taking forever.
What do you do here?
Trading.
Like stones?
Yeah. Stones. China government is very corporate. Is making roads, KKH roads.
Yeah.
Big way,
Soon, we reached the border, called the Kumjura Pass, which is also the highest point of the Karakoram Highway at over 4,700 meters above sea level. Interestingly, that makes this legendary ATM machine the highest one in the whole world. After the crossing, I felt something different, even though the scenery remained largely unchanged. I couldn't quite put a finger on it until...
It took me a while to realize that we're driving on the left side of the road.
A result of the British colonial history. As we ventured deeper into Pakistan, our conversations got more serious.
There was a big flood in Pakistan last year.
Big flood, yeah.
How has that affected you and your family?
Oh, too much.
Too much? How?
Load shedding, Every year, every month, every day.
Pakistan has a chronic electricity deficit. The causes are manifold, but a major flood along the Indus River and its tributaries in 2022 that affected about a third of the country had exacerbated the already serious power problem. Many cooperation projects from China in Pakistan are power plants, which provide nearly a quarter of the electricity supplied to Pakistan at the peak. But still, there's much room for improvement.
Pakistan immigration.
Sust. We reach Sust. China, ni hao. Thank you. From Pakistan, Adnan.
We switched cars and continued on the Karakoram Highway, looking for more stories from the locals.
North Pakistan is where three of the world's greatest mountain ranges meet: the Karakoram, the Hindu Kush, and the Himalayas. These mountains present great grandeur, but they also signal a somewhat ominous fact. This is a geologically active area.
For example, this is the Adabad Lake. It looks absolutely beautiful, but it wasn't here before 2010. We talked to Yusuf, a local.
So what happened here in 2010?
1月4号
On January 4th, 2010, a landslide occurred here, which killed 19 people. The Karakoram Highway was then underwater due to the landslide forming a barrier lake. The lake was about 26 kilometers long and more than 100 meters deep at the time. Our people could only use wooden boats to commute across the lake.
危险。
At first, the Chinese construction company commissioned for the highway waited for the water to subside, but that didn't happen.
后面是我们那个中国路桥
Later, the China Road and Bridge Corporation built a road and tunnels around it.
路修了隧道。
Yusuf said the locals had managed to make the most of an otherwise tragic situation.
I see there are a lot of new restaurants and shops here.
以前在这啥都没有了。
There was nothing here before. Now, as you see, so many new hotels have been built. With more tourists, the local people have had the opportunity to make money. All these boats below are for rent for tourists.
可以租出去。
Some of you might have noticed, Yusuf speaks fluent Chinese. He's now a translator for the China Road and Bridge Corporation. After many rounds of upgrades, the Karakoram Highway is now much safer and more efficient.
So we've arrived in Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan, the end of the Karakoram Highway.
I talked to the local team of the highway's builder, the China Road and Bridge Corporation, stationed in this city, about their continued projects in Pakistan.
Since 2015, we started building a 118-kilometer second phase of the Karakoram Highway. Despite the pandemic and engineering difficulties, the highway successfully opened in July 2020.
The journey along the Karakoram Highway was truly unique. With increasing trade between China and Pakistan, the Khunjurat Pass, which previously closed from December to April, is to open year-round following an agreement between the two countries. Additional infrastructure is expected to be built at the border to increase crossing efficiency. In Pakistan, various joint projects are being developed to boost connectivity and trade, from the mountainous Gilgit to the Gwadar port in Balochistan. Gwadar is a key component of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, featuring a multifunctional port with significant capacity and a surrounding free trade area spanning 900 hectares. The development of the Gwadar International Airport further aims to streamline business operations in the area.
In March 2019, Gwadar inaugurated its new international airport, which is now nearing completion. Experts believe CPEC is committed to people-centric progress, foreseeing the airport as a vital link connecting Gwadar with the global arena.
Once the airport will be constructed and it will be completed and it will be operational, then it will of course bring a lot of development over here, because the cross-border trade will be started.
Managed by the China Airport Construction Group, the airport spans 18 square kilometers and will be the second largest in Pakistan. China has supported Pakistan in realizing the new Gwadar International Airport project through Chinese grant assistance.
This is a very precious experience for me. The Chinese team work very close with local people, and we spare no efforts, work day and night trying to complete this project in time. And we have overcome a lot of difficulties, like you see the weather, the environment, and the short of water, electricity. I've seen a lot of people. They're working very, very hard. That also inspired me and encouraged me.
This airport development is an integral component of Balochistan's overall infrastructure enhancement, designed as a state-of-the-art greenfield facility ensuring operational safety, passenger comfort and convenience.
The milestone marks a substantial step forward in the progress of CPEC, showcasing the joint efforts of China and Pakistan in driving infrastructure development and economic growth in the region.
The Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority acquired land for the project situated 26 kilometers east of Gwadar city. An essential link to the airport is the East Bay Expressway, a 6-lane 19-kilometer expressway funded by the Chinese government, connecting the airport and the free zone to the national highway network that will provide seamless logistics for import, export and transit goods.
This is the passenger terminal building. Right now we are standing here. That the apron is completed, and these aprons accommodate 5 aircrafts.
Spanning 4,300 acres, the airport site includes a runway capable of accommodating large aircraft. The project includes a modern terminal building spanning 14,000 square meters. With an estimated cost of $246 million, the airport is scheduled for completion in mid-2024. This development not only signifies a new era for air travel in Pakistan, but also reinforces the enduring partnership between China and Pakistan. Danial Khan, CGTN, Gwadar.
Apart from major economic projects, China has also supported initiatives that directly benefit the local population in Gwadar. This includes an all-girl middle school within the local community and a seawater desalination project aimed at addressing water scarcity. Here's more about the desalination plant.
Gwadar is a place that had long struggled with a shortage of clean drinking water. The town's only water supply was hundreds of kilometers away in Turbat. But now, thanks to the China-Pakistan economic corridor, Gwadar has seen a transformation. A desalination plant built by China is providing much-needed relief to the local population.
The state-of-the-art desalination facility, built and funded by the Chinese government, now serves as a crucial lifeline. Ever since China has started development work in Gwadar, the lives of the locals have improved significantly. They have provided us with electricity, road infrastructure and also clean drinking water, which was one of the biggest necessities of the locals. The plant has been a game changer for the locals who used to face a constant struggle for clean water.
It has a capacity of 1.2 million gallons per day. So that makes around 1/5 of the Gwadar's total water needs. So this can fulfill the water needs of the city, and it can lessen the water scarcity by 1/5.
The Gwadar Desalination Plant is a beacon of cooperation between China and Pakistan, utilizing cutting-edge technology to solve Gwadar's water crisis.
The plant is a crucial element of the broader effort to develop Gwadar into a high-quality port, a regional trade center and an interconnected hub.
I've seen Gwadar before CPEC and I've seen Gwadar after CPEC, so I can see a remarkable change. Or I think if I would say that that's a transformation, so that would not be an overstatement.
The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor Initiative is reshaping Gwadar into a pivotal maritime center, not only for Pakistan, but for the entire region. The desalination plant is just one piece of this broader vision, and the town is witnessing substantial progress in infrastructure development, including roads, railways, and the expansion of Gwadar Port. Danial Khan, CGTN, Gwadar.
Finally, earlier this year, as part of an agricultural cooperation project under the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, 182 tons of dried chili peppers from Pakistan were received in China's Sichuan province. In Chengdu, Sichuan's capital, my CGTN colleague Liu Yang interviewed Khalil-ur-Rahman Hashmi, the newly appointed ambassador of Pakistan to China. Ambassador Hashmi shared his insights on the future prospects of the two countries' collaborations.
We have seen that successive Pakistani governments have supported and participated in the Belt and Road Initiative. What will be the priorities for Pakistan's cooperation with China going forward?
Both Pakistan and China celebrated the 10th anniversary of Belt and Road Initiative, but more specifically also China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. Our Prime Minister participated in the third Belt and Road Forum that was held in October. In the past 40 years, China has achieved unprecedented social, economic progress, and it has empowered its people, it has raised their living standards. China has invested nearly $26 billion US. As a result, we have added 8,800 megawatts of electricity in our, in our national grid. This is what we have achieved, and in the process, more than 230,000 jobs were created.
What's your response to the view put forward by the United States and some other Western countries describing the BRI as a debt trap?
Of course, I consider it as a political ploy, an opinion which is not backed up by facts or objective realities. It is only a political position to try and undermine an excellent development program that has been initiated by China for the welfare and for the prosperity, for sharing prosperity with developing countries. So until I see facts, I am not prepared to buy that argument. In fact, I would argue that this is BRI or CPEC is an enabler of economic development, economic growth.
The relationship between China and Pakistan is often described as iron brother, reflecting its deep historical roots in the ancient Silk Road traditions and continued through modern cooperation projects. The bilateral relationship is now entering a new phase of high-quality development, broadening collaborations in technology, sustainability, agriculture, as well as social well-being. This is Yang Chengxi from CGTN, and now over to you, Omar, in the studio.
Thank you very much, Yang Chengxi, to have given us your and your guests' perspective as far as China-Pakistan Economic Corridor and Pak-China relations are concerned. Now let's come to our side of the horizon or the CPEC or the point of view as far as this very important flagship project is concerned. We've been joined by two important guests. Let me introduce them to you one by one. On my very right is Dr. Fazlur-Rahman. He is serving as Senior Research Fellow at Islamabad Policy Research Institute and also is the Executive Director of the Pakistan Council of China, which is a forum and think tank established in 2012, which focuses on China studies and Pak-China relations. Thank you very much, sir, to have joined us. Our second guest is Dr. Talat Shabir. He is the Director of China-Pakistan Study Center at the Institute of Strategic Studies, Islamabad. He oversees research and advocacy on all the facets of Pak-China relations. And of course, his research areas include Pakistan, South Asia, the Belt and Road Initiative, CPEC, and Pak-China relations. Thank you very much, Dr. Talat, to have joined us. Let's begin with you, Dr. Fazlur-Rahman. But before we go to our guests, I'd like to point out towards a very interesting report that was produced by the CGTN. And it concerns a hospital. Now, established as part of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, the Pak-China Friendship Hospital in the port city of Gwadar symbolizes the two countries' deep-rooted friendship. The foundation stone for the advanced medical facility was laid as back as 2020. 3 years later, CGTN correspondent Daniel Khan visited the hospital as it prepares to receive its first patients. Here it is.
The Pak-China Friendship Hospital will be operational in December 2023.
China and Pakistan has a long history of friendship. In the course of a BRI initiative, China wants to invest in a hospital in Gwadar to benefit local people.
Just days before its formal inauguration, I got an exclusive opportunity to visit the 150-bed state-of-the-art facility.
The Pak-China Friendship Hospital is equipped with modern facilities and advanced medical technology, ensuring that residents of Gwadar and the surrounding areas have access to high-quality health care.
Essential healthcare services were previously limited in the region, and experts say the new hospital will serve as a lifeline for those in need and will surely have an impact on the lives of the people in Gwadar.
This hospital is equipped with state-of-the-art equipment. The construction is beautiful, it is magnanimous, and it will serve the purpose for the next 25 years maybe. The people of this area, they are having a lot of respect for the Chinese people, and same goes for us. We are also very thankful to them that they have provided us this state-of-the-art hospital, healthcare facility.
China's Ministry of Commerce sponsored the project that cost an estimated $30.5 million and covers an area of 8 acres. From emergency services to specialized medical treatments, The hospital can cater to a wide range of health needs, addressing both common ailments and complex medical conditions. Beyond its direct impact on healthcare, the hospital is expected to have positive economic effects for Gwadar, like employment opportunities, also encouraging local businesses that contribute to the overall socio-economic development of the area. Experts say the progress made in healthcare cooperation will not only benefit the immediate community, but also strengthen the foundation of a healthier and more prosperous future for Gwadar and its residents. Daniel Khan, CGTN, Gwadar.
Welcome back.